to the premiere launch of Rock Talk. I'm your host, Lord Six. This is an open forum for discussion of all things music.
And I'm Dr. Killjoy, Killer of Joy. Please be sure to like our podcast and follow the channel for more.
My name is C-Train. If you like what you see here, please check out our links in our bio and check out our music on YouTube.
Today's show, we'll be talking about who's in the news, new album releases, tours to watch for,
And much more.
And much, much more. In the news today, we have... Actually, in the news today, there are a lot of people that are selling their catalogs
For a lot of money,
for a
actually.
very lot of money.
Yeah.
So we got Bruce Springsteen.
who
I don't know why people pay $500 million, but somebody did.
Yeah, I like Bruce
Somebody
Springsteen.
did. Have you seen him lately? He looks like that director. Oh crap, Annie Hall.
That's
Oh.
not
Woody
Harrelson?
Somebody. No, not Woody Harrelson.
Uh,
Someone took a picture of him. He looks like a
Woody Allen,
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Woody Allen.
Yeah. No.
ZZ Top, David Bowie, Bob Dylan, and Molly Crew have also sold.
Yeah.
David Bowie. Is David Bowie still alive?
David Bowie's been dead, so that 250
So-
million that he got is really he's
A
gonna get
very
something
rich.
done.
And what about that Motley Crue for $90 million? That's kind of embarrassing.
That's kind of embarrassing. When
That's
you,
not very much money.
when you
No,
stack
I mean 90. You're talking about a premier band in the '80s.
And if I'm correct, about 12 or 8 or 13 albums or so.
Well, the one that kind of surprises me was ZZ Top for 50 million.
Yeah.
It seems like their catalog goes back quite a bit further than Motley
I
Crue.
would say ZZ Top might have had more hits than Bruce Springsteen on that.
ZZ, I mean, you wouldn't know it, but Bruce Springsteen actually had a lot of hits.
Yes,
None
I
that you
listened
really
to them.
want to remember, but he did have a few that somehow they got radio play.
I like Down by the River, that song. That's really cool.
Was that Bruce Springsteen?
Yes. The River.
I think that was, what was his biggest album? Was it Born in the USA?
I believe it was Born in the
Born in the
USA.
USA. That was his first
That was
really
breakout?
big breakout. He had one album before though, I do believe. And the girl from Friends with the dark hair, what was her name?
Oh yeah, Courtney.
Her Love.
No, it was
What's Courtney Love?
Courtney
Courtney
Love
Love, the singer who killed Kurt Cobain.
Oh, Courtney Cox.
Yeah,
Courtney Cox, there you go.
Yes.
How can you forget a name like that?
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Anyway, she got brought on stage during one of his music videos.
That's right. When she first started, I think
She started
Yeah.
a long time before
She
France.
Yeah, year.
So she hasn't changed much.
she looked like she's probably still in high school about that time.
Yeah.
So, going from there,
And then we got
Billy Idol. Billy Idol's got his star in the Walk of Fame.
yeah, just here recently they put a star on the Walk of Fame for Billy Idol. Billy Idol was a big star back in the '80s.
He was a
He-
staple of the 80s.
He brought punk to pop.
And pointy blonde hair, too.
Yeah, and he looks the same today,
He
doesn't
looks
he?
exactly the same. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the dude doesn't age.
Right.
And he's like a vampire or something.
Maybe alcohol has preservatives, huh?
He's on his third liver right now, so he's looking really good.
Yeah. He's on his third liver, but his hair looks nice.
No, he had big songs like Eyes Without a Face, White Wedding,
Rebel Yell.
To Be a Lover. So, yeah, it's probably about time for him to get recognized.
He has 8 studio albums and 37 singles, I believe.
Yes.
And then Marilyn Manson.
I who thought 37 songs from Billy Idol?
California,
You know,
California judge
one of the amazing things about Billy Idol is that he has kept the same guitar player for what,
Yes.
21 years?
Yes.
Is he still playing with Steve Stevens?
Steve Stevens has been by his side.
Was-
Well, I tell you what, I keep that
Was
guy
he in the band before Billy Idol called Generation X, if I'm correct? Right?
That was back when he was in England.
Yes. Did he have the same guitarist at that point? I don't know.
When he came to America, he hooked up with Steve Stevens. It should be Billy Stevens. Is really what it should be because those two guys are joined at the hip.
Yeah.
Well, Stevens, he's kind of a guitar you don't get rid of.
Well,
He's a great guitar player.
He's a great axe man.
and then Marilyn Manson. California judge tosses out Ashley Morgan Smith. Wait, I can't see her name. Ashley Morgan Smithland case against Manson, October 22nd.
Another one bites the dust. They're trying to get a hold of Manson for some things, but this one just didn't stick.
That
Somebody with such a character, they're going to point fingers. I mean, I don't know if he's guilty or not guilty, but he puts himself out there in a way that someone could easily use him as a scapegoat.
Well, he's a very unique kind of guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's an artist, though.
oh, he's definitely an artist.
Definitely an artist. Don't always agree with everything he says, but he is an artist.
He's a different kind of guy.
He's more intelligent than he lets on.
Oh, he is very intelligent. I've
He's
seen many
extremely
interviews with him.
Yes.
His music is very different. That's probably what makes him special.
Right.
Very much so. But
And now he looks like me.
are you influenced at all?
No,
Lord Six by one Marilyn Manson?
No, not Marilyn. I'm influenced by Kiss, War, Alice Cooper, and Cannibal Corpse. Those are my personal heroes.
Personal heroes. Oh, speaking of heroes, the world lost a guitar hero just a couple of days ago by the name of,
Yeah.
you may have heard of him, a small guitar player by
The
the name of
Yardbirds.
Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck passed away. We're not sure what he passed away of as of yet,
Yeah.
but he was the guitar that launched 1,000 guitars.
Yeah, and he was in the Yardbirds, and I can't remember. He just did a song with Ozzy.
Yes, he played on Ozzy's new album.
Not Patient Number 9.
Dr. Kildrow, you had a chance to listen to that album. Can you give us a little bit of feedback on what you think of Ozzy's latest efforts?
Yeah, I did try to listen to that album. I put it my best effort. Honestly, it just sounds like all of his older material. It all sounds the same. He put a lot of good musicians on the album with him to try to help him out, and hats off to them.
Yeah.
But I was falling asleep.
Well, it was his first number 1 hit, but to me, I'd rather listen to Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, or No Rest for the Wicked, or Bark at the Moon.
So pretty much his older stuff.
His older
Yeah,
stuff.
his older stuff, but his recent album sounds a little bit like his other recent albums.
His older stuff though it still holds water though.
Oh
to
yeah,
this day.
yeah, to this day, yeah.
Yeah, so that I guess we can just go ahead and lead that to our concerts that are upcoming.
Upcoming concerts, we got a line for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got starting off with Ozzy Osbourne. His concert starts May 12th in Bologna, Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, so if you're a big Ozzy fan, you want to go to Europe, check him out. As of right now, there's no American dates.
yeah.
Pretty much just European. He's gonna have Jeff Beck was on the album, I guess.
Yeah, Jeff Beck, Mike,
McCready from Pearl Jam.
yeah, Zach
Tony
Wild,
Iommi, an old friend. Did he have Clapton on there too?
yes,
Clapton was on there.
and more, I believe.
And another big name that's going to be making waves is Zach Wild, who is formerly of Ozzy's
Ozzy.
band. Now he's fronting a familiar band as well.
Black Label Society.
And the resurgence of a Pantera tribute band.
Yeah,
Who will be opening up for Metallica at the start of their tour.
There it is.
and
That's going to be a ticket. Let's get in line for that one.
Well, speaking of tickets, I've already got my ticket lined up for the show in August in LA. We're going to see them on a Friday and the split show. It's on a Friday and a Sunday.
yeah,
Wow.
2 separate lineups, completely different songs, completely different shows.
I must say,
Man.
one of the most impressive concerts I've ever been in was Metallica's Black Album. There was a diamond-shaped stage, so the entire place, the Forum, Los Angeles Forum, was around, and no matter where you were, you got a good look at Metallica. Steven Tyler introduced them, and I
That
even
must
saw.
have been a treat.
Yeah, well, I saw Steven Tyler play drums with Lars playing drums at the same time because there was 2 drum sets on the stage, so that sometimes they could play to this side of the stage, sometimes they can play to another.
Speaking of Steven Tyler, I don't think we haven't heard anything from them in a long
Other
time.
than he just went back to what do you call it?
Rehab?
Rehab. Yes, but
Steven
Really?
Tyler.
Rehab?
I believe a month and a half ago or something. Not a month and a half ago.
Last I heard, they kicked their drummer out for not showing enough enthusiasm in his playing.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't
women
know if he started again.
women used to look at him as a sex symbol. Now I believe they probably look at him like a grandpa.
Grandpa Steven.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably still getting the same women he was getting before because
Yeah, that's true.
he was
If you
quite
look-
the ladies' man.
I sleep
Yeah.
with you in 73?
Yeah.
What goes around comes around, I guess.
Another tour is with the Specta just came back from a tour. Just came back from watching Wasp Live.
I saw Wasp. What was the date?
October 29th,
Yeah,
2022.
October 29th, 22, at the House of Blues
In
in.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
That was a cool concert. Armored Saint opened up, and they're not my favorite. A lot of people know who Armored Saint is, but
I'm just saying, in fact, they go a long way back with Wasp. I guess they started together back in the 80s, 82. It's Troubadour. So it was kind of ironic that they should be playing their 40-year reunion tour together. Again, not a big fan of Armored Saint. They're more of a let's go get a beer and use a restroom while they're playing type of band.
It's been kind of a career opening act, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've kind of made a career out of opening.
yeah.
And one of those bands like if they were at a bar and you're sitting there playing a beer and you just
But I can tell
shooting
you,
darts.
I can tell you one thing. They come from a record label called Metal Blade Records, the hottest, greatest, most important metal record label there is.
But I can tell you when they finally left the stage and Wasp took the stage,
That was great.
Pandemonium.
the whole feel of the room changed. Wasp, for a man that's been singing for over 40 years, has not lost his voice one bit.
You could feel the energy of Mr. Lawless taking the stage too. He was ready to play.
Oddly enough, he used one guitar the whole night.
Yes.
So for a man that's 66 years old, he can hold his own. That
Yes.
guy's voice is amazing.
And it didn't let up all night. It was one great Wasp song after another.
And
The crowd was great. Everything. It was fantastic.
And for the first time in 16 years, he played the song Animal. And he hadn't done it for 16 years.
It was so good that Lord Six got happy in his pants.
Yeah.
So
I got happy.
so we had to go to. It was so good.
The guy that was standing in front of him was not very happy about his happiness.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
It was so good. We went and seen him again in Fresno. Right
Well, he
before
was so
the
pretty, I thought he was a girl. What can I say?
And there it is. Ta-da-da.
No.
Sealed and delivered.
We did catch Wasp on the when they swung around Fresno, which is close to our hometown.
We also got to meet. We got to meet the drummer, which is he's fantastic. His name escapes me right now because I'm an idiot. We were so overwhelmed. We were so overwhelmed. But we asked him for directions on where to park, and lo and behold, it turned out to be Achilles Priester's drummer.
That's
Drummer extraordinaire for Wasp.
You know, I'm actually kind of embarrassed because I've been a Wasp fan all my life. I cannot remember the name of the drummer.
Yeah, that's shameful. That's shameful.
That is for over 2 years, and I'm very sorry, Achilles Prester. You were an awesome person to talk to. You were very friendly. I have nothing but great things to say about you. I'm very sorry for the mishap.
Wasp was a heavier hairband. Wasp was a heavier hairband. They were really cool.
Achilles
And
Priester
still are,
really,
don't get me
really
wrong.
boosted the energy of all the Wasp.
And some of the albums coming out, Obituary, Dying of Everything. It came out January 23rd, or 13th rather. 10 songs, 10 albums. First album they had was Slowly We Rot, which is my first death metal album that I've ever bought. They're great. The album's great. Does not disappoint. I'm into death metal and all that. These guys aren't as much.
Why Obituary? What did you hear?
Well, I can tell you what.
that you liked
Me and
amongst other
him started a band. And
I'm not a big fan of the
no, I know that, but we started a band and we were going to name the band Obituary.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we were going to name the band Obituary, and then I looked and there was a band called Obituary, so I bought the album and it happened to be a death metal album. And it took me a while to get used to it, but I really love death metal now, especially Cannibal Corpse.
But apparently the pandemic was very, very inspired by John and Hardy. Because that's where they filmed their albums during the pandemic in their own studio for Redneck Studios. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Obituary. In fact, I probably couldn't name one song of theirs if you asked me. But they have left an impact, and they do have a lot of fans. There are people that really enjoy what they do. So at least they were productive during the pandemic.
Okay, and another person coming out, Iggy Pop, the grandfather of punk. and the album's called Every Loser. He has at least 70 solo albums, and is considered, I got into him about a year and a half ago. Wished I'd known him for years. My favorite album from him is New Values. And by the way, I love the second song off the new album called Strung Out Johnny, a really moody single.
And go back to Obituary since we were talking about the name. We should probably pay a little bit of homage to some of the artists that have just recently passed away. Like give a little bit of a shout out to Marie Presley. She was born on 2/1/68, and she passed away on January 12th of 2020. So let's give her a moment. And also Jeff Beck, who was an inspiration to a lot of people.
Yes,
Give him
a true original
tribute. He was born 6/24. In 44 and died on January 10th, 2023.
Not a great way to begin the new year with those losses.
Yes.
So, and also we've also lost a few here recently. A few big names, big inspirations that we should give a little bit of tribute to. Loretta Lynn just recently passed away.
Yes, I love Loretta Lynn.
At 90 years old in October of last year. Coolio, who didn't have a lot of hits, but they did have, were very impactful. He died at 59 in November of last year. Olivia Newton-John,
Who I love.
who was
One of my first crushes, by the way,
who was 73 years old, died late last year.
in the 80s.
And when the Lord Six is really gonna probably upset. In fact, I know he cried when this happened. Alec John such a Bon Jovi.
Oh, no,
I'm so sorry.
no.
He was 70 years old and died at 6'5" and 22.
Look.
In fact, he is so inspired by Bon Jovi that Lord Six is actually called them the ambassadors of hope.
Which I was making fun of him and being ironic.
Oh,
No, look.
They have inspired
A lot of people.
They've done a lot of great things for people, and I know they've lifted Lord Six through some very dark times.
Very dark times.
I've seen Lord Six at its lowest, and trust me, it's not pretty at all. But when he put on that "Living on a Prayer" or that whole Slippery When Wet album, it was just he would come to life. And he would
Look, a lot of people like Bon Jovi. I happen to be one that
Of them.
really,
One of them that really loves
I just
Bon
like.
Jovi.
I'm not
Really
gonna
loves
say.
Bon Jovi.
I'm not gonna say they suck because so many people like them. But I can say I really do
Enjoy
not
their
like
music
them.
and-
I do not like them at all.
Thoroughly enjoy their music.
If there
The
was-
hair bands, I like Poison,
Don't you
Warren.
have some Bon Jovi trading shirts? I've never seen them before, but somehow
He made me a plaque with all their.
I don't know where he got those from.
Yeah, but anyways, I like Poison, Warren, Wasp,
Bon Jovi.
Kiss, no, all these different bands, but I don't like Bon Jovi. He's cool and everything great, that's wonderful, but I just personally, I like a little bit harder music for the most part. Although I
Isn't
like.
that funny how he
And
jumps?
John-
He gets to say the word hard
Yeah.
when he's talking about Bon Jovi.
And look at it, he's sweating.
know.
Just thinking about the entire band.
The entire band.
It's not just John. He
It's
is
all that
dedicated
hair
to
and all that
every single
hairspray.
bit of it.
Wow.
Although
And they are the bastards. Thank you for all that you do. Bon.
Although a girl I hooked up in high school with named Erica, she used to love Bon Jovi. She would, oh man, Bon Jovi this, Bon
That's all you
Jovi
used to talk
that.
about was Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi this, Bon Jovi that. I mean, of course she was next.
Actually though, the better singer of the group is Richie Sambora. I like his voice. I can't remember his album that well. All I remember is I liked his voice better than Bon Jovi.
Speaking of greats, we lost another one that was far greater than the Bon Jovi. Christy McVie.
Oh yes, that was
Fleetwood
right
Mac.
there.
She was one of the cornerstone writers of that group, and
Fleetwood Mac, and they had a ton of hits.
they put a lot into their music.
Yeah, she played opposite of The Witch herself. Stevie Nicks.
Yes.
The Gypsy, original Gypsy.
Original Gypsy. So we want to pay a little homage to and remembrance to that as well.
Yeah, so
I would like us to mention a few of our influences.
well, by all means.
Okay, I have this right here. Okay, I'm a fan of metal, most types, including hair metal, heavy metal, and extreme metals too. Country and western, pop, and artists you would see on early MTV. Actually, there's too many types to list. Don't like instrumental songs that much, but the lyrics are the most important thing
Is
to
that
me.
men without hats on there?
No.
Safety dance? What?
Yeah, I like all them. Yes, I like all them.
Oh, and there's Bon Jovi. Okay.
No. And anyways, I don't like musical usually, but I can say that death metal. I don't understand 75% of what death metal is saying. I just like the sound of it. So it's almost like instrumental to me. But yeah, I like the way it sounds. I just have no idea what the heck they're saying.
Yeah, I gotta say that's I can't do death metal, and God bless you for that. So is there on another note? The new album's coming out next month. Look out for. We got Shania Twain is going to be releasing a new album.
And I had heard that she had lost her voice for some reason. She must have got it back because about maybe a year ago, I think, they said that she would never sing it
And so
again.
it's a surprise to see that album coming out. It's due out on February 3rd. It's going to be called The Queen of Me. We're also looking out for Paramore on February 10th. It's going to be called This Is Why. Paramore is actually a band that I particularly enjoy, which I wouldn't expect to do that. But listen to the music that I believe her name is Haley something. She is really good as far as singing. She's got a great voice. She sings on the soundtrack for Twilight. And if you hear her sing, she can really carry it out. So I gotta give applaud to her. She's really good at what she does. Adam Lambert. He's got one coming out on February 24th called High Drama.
Is he still singing with Queen? Is he still part of Queen?
Yeah, and they had different singers that would show up.
Different. They did. I thought he took over.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe correct. I'm not aware.
Okay.
Oh, and the Gorillaz.
The Gorillaz.
Yes, I like.
Got one coming out called Cracker Island. Coming out on February 23rd. Be sure to catch that. So yeah, February's got a couple.
And they're the ones where the characters on the videos are not the same as the actual singers, correct? The cartoons.
Oh, I believe so. Yes.
Yes, the cartoons.
Yes,
Yes.
actually, that's true. So yeah, you got a couple names. A couple big names coming out. Next month. Shania Twain again. Really, she's quite the surprise. Hopefully it's decent, good. Hopefully it's more impressive than that Ozzy album that came out.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that Paramore album.
Love Ozzy, by the way, but you know.
Yeah. Well, no disrespect to Ozzy.
At all.
I love Ozzy. I love his music. He's a phenomenal artist. He's a great entertainer.
I'm not.
I agree with the retirement. I think he has earned his fill. He's earned his name. He's earned his title. There's really not much more that he can do to outdo himself. Just enjoy his retirement. And just enjoy the retirement.
And like Ozzy, I don't want to die an ordinary man.
Ozzy will never be an ordinary man.
So become my fan.
Speaking of bands that are less than ordinary, Kiss. Kiss
Yes.
is still on tour. Their farewell tour seems to be going on and on.
And I wish it would. I don't want Kiss to end while I'm alive.
And even Paul Stanley himself has just opened the door for even more shows after retirement.
And also, there's been an opportunity to see that when they came to California.
And that was
And the show was amazing. I mean, for some
absolutely.
I will say they could still pull it off. Paul still got the voice. Gene still got the voice. They really know how to inspire the crowd. And their fans are true loyal fans. But it's time.
Oh, never. It's never.
They've earned this.
I want them to be 120 and playing. But the thing is that this.
Well, that's just selfish. That's just selfish. Let them rest.
No. And their stage, to me, this is the best stage show they've had. Second would be Love Gun. But also, to me, I love every version of Kiss. Bruce Kulick even. And that whole era. Because I was a teenager when they took off their makeup.
Call them ambassadors of hope.
Yeah. And anyways, but Gene and Paul to me are the most important. You have Gene and Paul there, you can have Pee Wee Herman, it would be great. I saw Kiss for the first time when I was 12, back in 1984, where I saw the Animalize tour, and Bruce Kulick had only been there for like maybe a few weeks before I saw him. In fact, when he came up on stage, we were all like, that isn't Mark St. John. So, but Kiss is the greatest band ever.
And on that note, what is coming up? You say Kiss being on tour? Yes. You know who else is being dug up to dry another tour?
Oh, this sounds exciting.
Hold on to your seats. Madonna. Madonna now has planned out a tour for the latter part of this year.
Do you think even before she was born, she wasn't a virgin?
Jesus.
I can tell you that was probably that was a dark day.
No disrespect to Madonna, man, but you've been retired a very long time. You still look great, but
That's debatable.
That's debatable. To me, she was one of the sexiest women ever. Now she's not so much.
she's planning on taking on the road trip yet again. I don't know if it's going to be in support of an album or if she's just going to do it because she needs extra money.
I don't think she needs extra money. She probably has hundreds of millions. So.
Did we do something to upset her? Is that why she was coming out with new music or something?
Yeah.
Well, she teased us with the TikTok things, and
It's just her lips look weird now. Her lips look weird.
Not just her lips.
not just her lips.
Yeah.
So, if anything, please reconsider. We're sorry. We're sorry. Whatever
We'll put it in writing if you want.
We humbly
apologize.
Just please reconsider.
Yes.
There are some we have very influential young minds that
They don't need to see that.
no.
Oh, by the way,
They don't need to see that.
liking Kiss, Guar, and Alice Cooper influenced me on putting silly makeup on.
Oh, good. Now brought yes.
Guar, one of the greatest.
Kicking and screaming into
Guar
the
has more types of music than any other band. They go from jazz to metal to death metal to thrash metal. Guar, bow down to your masters. Bow down to Guar.
And speaking of Guar, yes, we will even talk about bands like that. So if there's a band or something or a topic that you'd like to see us talk about, please feel free.
No matter how obscure.
Write them in the comments, and we will do our best to do our homework and any kind of information on them that you would like to have, or just rip on them as much as
as much as they deserve to be written.
Yes, as much as they deserve to be. Like Guar, for example, in my opinion.
Guar, G-W-A-R. You know, they say, the band denies it, but they'll probably agree with it. The band's supposed to be God, What, and Awful Racket.
But if you look at the title to its entirety, it's called Garbage. Garbage, because it's meant to be thrown out of one away.
No, and the Scumdogs of the Universe is one of the greatest metal albums of all time.
He's not kidding. For those of you that have no idea what he's talking about, there is actually a band called Guar that I guess is a person that likes them, other than Lord Six.
I've seen 4 people wearing Guar
At
shirts
their concert, yes. There was
There's
4
people.
at their concert. I think they had one.
at the Wasp concert. Yeah.
Did they have brooms in their hand?
Yeah.
The janitorial stuff?
Oh, okay, so it might have been 2.
Might have been two?
At the concert. Because
No,
they had-
Guar.
or they were cleaning up.
Or was it
Bow down to the mighty
Guar shirts
Guar.
coming and then going? Because you saw the front
It
and
might
the
have been
back.
family. It might have been family trying to.
And Odorous will be missed. He had one of the greatest voices in all music.
I will say this. Odor.
You can't even. You can't get through it. It's just. Oh.
Okay.
I like Guar, by the way.
I don't want to speak illy of the dead,
Yes.
but I had my own name for Odorous, and
Go ahead.
Passed away. I knew him as Odorous Succubus,
Odorous Succubus.
which seems to have become musically very well entertaining.
How about the other one on the thing, Alice Cooper? Maybe a word or two about him. Alice Cooper, he started all the shock rock. Well, no, there were a couple other, I can't remember their names, but a couple other people did a couple singles, and they were weird. But the one to really make a career out of shock rock, the first one was Alice Cooper. And he may not be able to shock nowadays because the audience is now callous when it comes to that, but he can entertain you, and that's for sure.
I will say this: if there was one other artist I'd like to see before I get to a concert, Alice Cooper's probably one of them.
Yeah, I've seen him twice.
Yeah, I have.
I touched his boot. We were in the concert.
touched his what?
His boot. His shoe.
Oh, it's booed. I thought you said his crotch.
His boob. No, I touched it, and then he went like that with a whip on my hand. With a whip.
Are you sure it was him? Or were you one of those things you go to?
No, this was.
Were you one of those?
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
You're talking about touching guys' boobs.
No, I said his boots. I touched his
Going
boot.
to them clubs again, huh?
What reminded me, there that woman who thought if she just touched
We were past
Jesus.
this Lord 6. I thought we were done with this Lord 6.
You promised us you wouldn't segue into that, Lord 6.
Anyway.
We gotta go through therapy again?
Yeah. So
That is good. I like that.
anyway, yeah. So they're the reason that I'm betraying this.
They're why we're here.
And I have 6 different makeup designs. So
You'll see something. That's another thing about us. Like the Lord 6, he likes to entertain people. He loves to entertain. We have a band called Medicated.
it's Lord 6 and the medicated. These are the medicated. I'm Lord 6.
Yeah, I do like a lot of the strings and write a lot of guitar stuff like that.
I write a lot of the lyrics, and you write some of the lyrics. He's brilliant.
Train over here, he pounds on drums.
Yeah.
Pretty hard. And he also helps with a lot of the music writing. And we do have additional members that help us out with what we do, but sometimes we get a little carried away from them, so they get a little embarrassed about what we do.
But let me say one thing and make it clear.
I care not what people think of me. I want people to think of me, but I don't care. You can call me straight, gay, call me black, white, Chinese. I don't care what it is. Call me purple. I do not and am not offended by anything. I enjoy the fact that you can see me. Other than
Call
that,
dinner.
yeah.
It's all there.
It's all there.
It's all there. Be able to read it in his upcoming bio.
As you can tell, Lord 6 is not offended by anything. So again, if you want something to talk to us about, if you want to ask us questions, feel free, because we love it. We would love to hear the feedback from you. We would love to hear what you got to say.
All news is good news, bad or good.
We
All
definitely
news.
appreciate you stopping by for the premiere launch
Yes.
of our Rock Talk.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy it, and we hope that you subscribe. And
And I hope that we get better at this.
Well, with time we will. With time, in fact, I'm sure you're making it.
Oh, by the way, this will probably be a bi-monthly episodes. So
We're gonna
twice
try-
a month.
Try to get this twice a month. We'll try to get news out there as quick as we can for you.
If you show love to us, we might even end up doing more.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not.
yeah.
We're gonna be like boogers coming out of your nose. You just can't stop them.
We're like a bad case of herpes. We keep coming back. Oh.
So that's a bit far.
So thank God for music.
Join us next time.
We'll have a bottle of cream sitting up here for them herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to go get some Vaseline.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye from Lord 6 and
Medicated.